My name is Ryan Rotino, and this is my design project. My original assigned animal was a chimpanzee, or monkey, and my creation is related to it by showing it off in its natural environment, or habitat. So the concept behind the idea is to have the monkey sitting in the tree and reaching for a banana. And monkeys are known to eat unripe bananas instead of like the ripe bananas that we are used to eating because of the high sugar levels in ripe bananas. So they tend to eat unripe bananas or other fruits. So I have like mangoes here as well. So the sensors that are used, I have a push button switch over here, and it's activated by this vine because monkeys are known to swing on vines. So I wanted to incorporate this vine mechanism. So once you pull down on the vine, it presses the button and then activates a servo motor over here, which changes the state of the monkey from originally grabbing the banana to eating the banana. And also that also activates an RGB LED, which changes colors. So right now it's yellow, and then it will go back to green, and then it starts at green and then goes to yellow as the push button is switched. So the new Elegoo component is the RGB LED. I found it to be slightly different than a regular LED because of the 4 prongs instead of 2 prongs. So I came up originally with this idea. So with my design project group, part of our design project that I thought of was using this like vine technique and like pulling on it to activate a button. So I built off of that, and then I wanted to use a servo motor to showcase like a before and after of like a monkey grabbing a banana versus a monkey eating the banana. So, but it all originally started from this pulling on a vine and activating a button. So to go about design building it, it all started with the code. So I started coding the servo motor and like having the servo motor move 180 degrees after a certain delay and then moving back to its original position. And then from there, I connected it with all this wiring here. I connected it to the push button switch, which then will activate the servo motor to move 180 degrees and back. And then once that was good and completed, I connected an RGB LED to that. And most of this was coding. So once the coding was all finished and completed, then I just started, the rest was just building or creating all this design. So most of the parts of materials, all the circuitry parts and components were all from the Elegoo kit. All this was cardboard or paper, and I used like markers as well and scissors to cut it out, and a hot glue gun to glue everything together. And what problems did I encounter? So the main problems that I encountered were with the coding. So a lot of trial and error. A lot of times my servo motor wouldn't seem to work if I switched like a certain line, but like after proofreading and like searching out better ways to code a servo to connect to the push button or to connect like an RGB to make sure the colors display accurately, I was able to figure it out. So it took a lot of trial and error. And also at one point, I figured out that like the Elegoo battery died on me, so I had to change it to a different 9-volt battery. But other than that, those were my main problems, and I overcame those just by keep on going, keep on trying, and eventually it all worked out.